Be alone tonight. I just wanna keep from stressing everything inside my mind. Oh, I pray, decrease my faith. What feels like heaven when I look at your presence. Rambo Greenhand, what's going on, bro? How you doing today? I just want to keep from stressing everything that's inside my mind. Oh, I pray I will increase my faith. Cause it feels like heaven when I'm in your presence. Lash's Journey, how you doing today? I'm just up potting these seedlings. I got that's marigold. Some marigolds. I thought them, no, them delicious tomatoes. Uh, some giant pink Belgian tomatoes, some Gerties, Girl Best hybrids, and some beefsteak tomatoes. Them the kind we growing this year. You doing good? You doing good too, Lash? That's great. Tamika Davis, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just gonna put them like I probably use this one since I got the most beefsteaks and put all the beefsteaks in this one. But we still got like I don't know, about a month before I start planting these out. Like maybe a month and a half. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and uppot these. They don't got too big for this tray. See how leggy they are too. So I'm gonna bury them pretty deep. Don't know how God's gonna do it. When, when he's gonna fix it. Yeah. You just watched my video. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff from Temu. That's what I'm on my tablet with the tripod now that I got from Temu. I got that. So I got two. Gotta excuse this room. It's kind of my weight room slash dog kennel room slash drawing room slash wife crafting room. We do it all in this room. And I got these right here, these heating mats. All these containers. When he's gonna fix that? Yeah. God's gonna make a way for me. All of these pruners. This camera. These little pruners. And I got all these trays for seedlings with the little domes on top. Each one of these domes got grow lights that you can connect to it. That's awesome. There's 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 slots. Pretty bad. Yeah, you get back to this one. What y'all got growing so far? Y'all got anything? Y'all done planted out or seed growing? Beefsteak ain't gonna. I done lost 2 of my beefsteaks already. 3, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 8 beefsteaks, and I'm putting off in here. What turned cold? We was up to 60, 62 yesterday, 62, 63. The day before about the same. Then today the high only 36. And tonight, tomorrow night, and I think Monday and Tuesday night lows in the 20s. I think the high is supposed to be getting up there back into the 40s and the 50s Monday and Tuesday. Then after that, I think we're supposed to be seeing some 60 degrees. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so ready for spring. It's unreal. I got all of these labeled down here. I got to put a label on that so I can remember it's a beefsteak. Yeah, I only know God's gonna make a way for me. I got some more seeds from Teasy, tapping in the garden, love gardening soon. You got snow yesterday? Good Lord. She sent me these spinach, some Noble Giants, some Jamaican sorrel, some White Wonder watermelon, some yellow squash. Yeah. Only 26 degrees there today, too. Lord. I just put a little tag on that so I remember what it is. And let's see. We got a lot of these. I gotta say, man, shout out to Gurney's. Gurney's seeds, man, they just be showing out. It's like a 100% germination rate when I use my Gurney seeds. The everyday life of an OCD shit. Thanks for coming. That's 4, 6, 8, 9. That with the seed head still on. I put 2 seeds in each one of these trays, and every one of them came up out of there. That's 10 seeds. I mean, 10 seedlings of them Gurney Girl best hybrids. You got a dust of snow last night? Nothing serious? Yeah. That's when I'm so afraid that cold temperature is gonna knock my peaches and pears and stuff. kill a frost, but I hope not. So far they hadn't bloomed yet. The everyday the educated natural. Thanks for coming. Yo, these is Gurney Girls Best Hybrids. These are new variety we trying to use this year. See, they look leggy already from being in this seed tray, being in the house. So I'm gonna bury these pretty deep. My cucumbers, man, they getting big already. They already getting their true leaves. The J Jordan, what's going on, bro? Possible, yes, sir. The Holy Ghost, new wind blowing right now, taking my heart of stone, taking over like it's Jericho, and my walls are all crashing down. The chicken, what's going on, man? I know you're able, and my God, come through again. Possible by the power of the Holy Ghost. A new wind blowing right now, like in my heart of stone, taking over like a Jericho. Down, I know you're able. Have y'all started y'all seeds yet? What y'all got planted so far? Robertson, thanks for coming. I think it's the first time I seen you here. You new here. If you type TN or passion, it'll drop your link. So what all y'all got planted so far? What I'm transplanting right now, I just transplanted some beefsteak tomatoes. Then I got these Gurney's Girl Best Hybrids. I'm putting in this one. Like I'm saying, the seeds I've been getting from Gurney's so far, it's been like 100% germination rate. I mean, them Belgian pink giants, I got them from Gurney's last year, and they did amazing. I'm planting some more of them this year. They probably gonna be a staple from now on. Oh, I just seen somebody. I got dirt all over my finger. J.K. Gardner, thanks for coming. Y'all give me 1 minute. I got a phone call popping in. Sorry about that. Wife got called into work today. That was her call. Let me get back. You have 5 to 10 inches of snow. Good Lord. I've been planning once the stupid snow melts. So probably February the 20th or 22nd. Okay. Let me see. I had to cover my figs from the light snow that come last night. I'm ready for spring. Man, me too. Me too. I got so many fig cuttings and white guava and pink guava off in here. It's unreal. I got to get them repotted. I got to get them outside, ready to grow. Then, not to mention the figs that I bought this year. You need some beefsteak tomatoes. I gotta say, we didn't grow no beefsteaks last year. The year before we grew beefsteaks, didn't do too good. The year before that we grew beefsteaks, didn't do too good. We got a few, not that many. So I'm hoping this year it'd be better because that's one of the best tomatoes is in beefsteaks. But them pink Belgium giants, I gotta say, I believe they might be taking over. We still have 6 inches of snow. Does anyone want to come pick some snow? No, sir. I'm done with that snow. Rio Family Garden, Miss Shirley, how you doing? Hope I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, these things already leggy. Maybe they'll be all right. Oh, I know they'll probably be all right. Tomatoes just like anything else in life. Any plant is like anything in life. Everything wants to survive. You just got to give it a little attention till it start growing. Once it start growing, you pretty much leave it alone. It's good to see your grape cuttings took off, Miss Shirley. Basil protects them from the worst of the beetles. Yeah, yeah, that basil is good for a lot of stuff. I finally got some basil seedlings coming up. Here's some right here. These 2 rows of basil. I got one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 basils coming up so far. Peppers is germinating real slow, but I got that heat mat now, so maybe that's gonna help a lot. Let's see, delicious. I'm gonna put all them delicious off in this right here. They still not very tall, so I can get away with putting them off in here for a while. I dumped too many seeds off in there. I got 4 in each one. Look like. Unfortunately, basil is very annoying when mid-August comes around because of them trying to go to the seeds. Oh yeah, that goes seed on you in a heartbeat. If you can take some basil cuttings and preserve them over winter, and you can start off in the already ahead without having to keep putting seeds in. I did that last year, but we also got a bunch of basil from a local supermarket in the grocery aisle for like $1, $1.80 something. It was like 8 basil plants off in it. So I mean, can't beat that. Just told me. Deborah Garrett, thanks for coming, Miss Garrett. It's cold outside though here. It's cold, cold. That wind too, that wind will cut you in half. Chose me. It's always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line. Well, all the other not quite. Well, they never get it right. But it turns out them the ones you were looking for all this time. The mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line. Where all the other not quite. Well, they never get it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. Let's say Cleveland. It's a whiteout in Cleveland, 10 degrees and windy. Whew, good Lord. At least we did get up to like, I think it's 36 today. Man, I'm so ready for spring. See, some people already got they putting stuff in the ground. I ain't even put peas in the ground yet. I did put some more carrots seeds out and some cabbage seeds. These are a lot of delicious tomatoes. Yeah, I did. I went above and beyond on these, boy. They good though. They some good tomatoes. They don't get as big as them pink Belgians, but I think they're less acidic. Definitely have to put some more soil in here. That means I gotta go outside in the cold. Then you left, I will bring you out, then they will testify. It shuts the lion's mouth. I still need you, boy. If he'll stand by your side, they will identify the fourth man in the fire. They tell you, oh, he's in the room. Yes, he is. He's always in the room. He's in the room. X, thanks for coming. How you doing today? Where's my squirt bottle? He lives inside. You are protected. He shuts the lion's mouth. So he will boy. If he'll get by your side, he'll take by the fourth man in the oh. Okay, let's put that sticker on that one. Delicious. I have to label those. Girl's Best Hybrids. Teasy, thanks for coming. Yeah, cold Saturday. That's exactly what it is. I can't wait to try to grow some of that Jamaican soil like you that you sent. I want to make some tea out of that. I want to see what that tastes like. You know me, I love my teas. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 big pink Belgium giants. I'm gonna have to get a pen or something. There you go. He lives inside. Like Andrew last, God will bring you out, and he will testify. He shuts the lion's mouth. Why those Hebrew boys, if he'll stick by your side, they will identify the fourth man in the fire. They'll tell you, oh, oh, he's in the room. Yes, he is. Always in the room. Pressure here in my heart and in my weakness, it won't depart. Who lives in Christ is with me. He lives inside. Sure do, he lives inside. My feed cuttings in the sand. Most of them's out of the sand now. Most of them I've already up potted and put them in separate containers. I did leave them outside in the greenhouse one night, and they top leaves got burnt off of them. But they growing new leaves, so they're all right. I got more Violet de Bordeaux than anything that actually made it through. I think I only got out of them Texas Evergreen, I got 4 that's left. Them Italian honey, I got 6, and I got less cuttings off of the Italian honey, but most of them rooted. When Texas Evergreen didn't. Don't ask me about Violet de Bordeaux, because I think I got like 20 something of them. The violets, they are berry fig. Italian honey, they're a honey fig. And the Texas Evergreen is a berry fig. The one I have. There's different types of Texas Evergreen figs. There's a Texas Evergreen Black. There's a Texas Evergreen Blue Giant. And then it's the Texas Evergreen that I have. Yeah, I'll be selling some pretty soon. I just want to wait till springtime comes. I don't like really shipping stuff. I mean, they got nice roots right now, but I don't really like shipping till it warms up a little bit. Okay, pink Belgium, 2 pink Giants. Now I can put that in my heart. This basil and the rest of this I can just leave. Like right there is that's a National Boston picking cucumber. I got a bunch of cucumbers over there already transplanted in a different container. Really having problems with chives. The chive seeds I got, I did get them from the dollar store. And so far, I'm not getting very good germination rate. I oversold this container with chives. And so far, I only have 1, 2 little bitty ones coming up in here. And they've probably been in there 4 or 5 weeks now. And I might have put 25 seeds in here. So far, the seeds that I got from the dollar store for chives has not been promising for me. If I can swing this around, I'll show you. Unplug this. So here's most of the fig cuttings I got. Most of them is Violet de Bordeaux. You can't see real good because of these lights. But yeah. Auntie Mama, thanks for coming. And I don't know. Kumquats has been given a lot. And they're flowering again. They already been ripe and they flowering again. And my Myers lemon, they're already ripe. Some's ripe and they flowering again too. You need to know how to grow fig cuttings. Fig cuttings is so easy to root. I think the best method is Hardy Miles. Thanks for coming. I think the best method is the one I've been doing here recently. Just get you some play sand or some bag of little cheap sand. Get you one of these containers right here, because that'll keep that moisture and that humidity in. If you don't have a heat mat to lay it on, put it in your south side window sill. Sue Miller, thanks for coming. Put it in your south side window sill. RX nails, and just keep it moist. Don't wet the soil at all with water. Get your spray bottle like this, mostly water. Put a few drops. If it's about this size, put a couple drops of peroxide in it. But first, you want to wash your cuttings thoroughly. Wash them cuttings thoroughly so you don't get mold on it. But even if you do, you get something like this with a little couple drops of peroxide in it, and you just moist the cutting and you moist the soil around it. Don't ever make it real damp, because if it gets too moist, that's what causes that mold to start growing inside there. But if you got a heat mat, put it on a heat mat. If you don't, put it in the south side windowsill right now since it's wintertime. In the summertime, I always put mine in my potted trees. I just stick them in my potted trees. I'm always watering them, and it gets that shade so it don't burn your cuttings and dry them out as fast. So that does real good. To keep you in mind when you get ready to sell some cuttings, I'm interested. You already got one with your name on it. You already got one with your name on it. And there's no charge at all. I'm just waiting till they get a lot of roots. Guava cuttings too, I think they're about the same as figs. Fig cuttings, they're not hard to root at all. And cucumbers. These containers right here that you get from Walmart, these clear containers with the top on it, man, you can't beat these for humidity dome to start the seedlings and stuff off in. But they're doing great. But there's my cubes. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. I have Beta Alpha and Boston Pickling cubes in here. And so they're already getting their true leaves. And they only been in this mix like 3 days. 3 days, and they didn't have their true leaves already. It's just this humidity from this dome, and I keep these grow lights on them. And I don't even keep the grow lights on long. Most of the time I come home from work, I turn them on. And I leave them on about dark, and I cut them off. But they in the south side of the house too, so they getting all of this heat that's coming off this south side window. I think it's more heat than it is the sun that's causing them to react. That's just my opinion though. Then we'll identify the fourth man in the fire. Now, look at one of my Ronde Bordeaux figs that I just got, cuttings that I just got. They're already rooted. I had them maybe a couple weeks now, I believe. Got a couple little roots on them already. Leafing out nicely. So there'll be 2 of them I'll have. They're off in here with these pink guavas. Most of them pink guavas is rooted out already too. Karen Little Garden, thanks for coming. If you're new here, if you type Passion or TN in the chat, it'll drop your link. Yeah, definitely get some new soil. I got this, sand. I got this sand from out there where our pool area was. And yeah, it's got weeds coming up through it. Here's a couple of these Violet de Bordeaux fig cutting. It's already rooted. They're already putting out their leaves already. They just ready to go outside. And a bigger container. I need to water them too. I ain't watered them in a couple of days. But yeah, so far, that's what I got. Got some delicious tomatoes, some Gurney's Best Girl tomatoes, and some beefsteak tomatoes, cucumbers, Boston pickling, and some alpha betas. I think them the only 2 cucumbers varieties I'm gonna grow this year. Last year I grew them lemon cucumbers, and they grew a lot of cucumber, but they seem like they started getting a bunch of diseases and started dying off a lot early. And what the normal cucumbers do. But they produced a lot while they was still making it. Did I plant figs from seeds? No, I ain't never tried to plant figs from seeds. Them was cuttings off of my tree. Them right there was cuttings off my tree. But now I was showing me transplanting seedlings, tomatoes, basically. Tomato seedlings. And I was just showing some of my cuttings that I had off in here. It's like a nursery off in here now. This is my slash weight room, dog kennel room, nursery, wife crafting room. So it's pretty much everything in here. You got pineapples at the top, more cuttings, kumquats. Started some chives and spinach and stuff in them little trays over there that she got the other day. Yeah. So this room is a multi-function room. That's what I call it, multi-function. I know. Okay. They're invasive? I didn't know that. Yeah, but I can't wait to try out that Jamaican sorrel. We got seeds and stuff everywhere. I think them heat mats that I got from her is gonna be a game changer. As far as getting better results on my cuttings and stuff like that. So what all y'all got going on right now? Y'all done started growing y'all seeds? What seeds are y'all dropping? What time? Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Is in the man, everybody want to make tea with it? Yeah, I know it. I seen a lot of people making tea with it. I was like, oh, I got to try that. You know, man, I love tea. I love to make some good old natural tea. I can't wait till spring get here for that dandelion tea either, boy. I love me some dandelion and honey tea. I don't know, it's just something about it. I don't know if it's me or if that's the way it's supposed to feel, but every time I eat a kumquat or Myers lemon, it's like I get a burst of energy. It's just like I don't know, I can't describe it. Like a burst of energy. I planted potatoes already, potatoes, carrots, and some more cabbages. I'm hoping they come up. I just planted them from seed outside. I didn't even really try to germinate them in the house. I did some cabbage and I transplanted them out way too early. And that last frost and stuff we had a couple months, about 4 weeks ago now, about a month ago. And then we had to bring that snow in. Yeah, it killed them. So right now I only got like a couple cabbage heads left. It's looking like my pineapple pear might even fruit this year. It's got a lot of fruit buds on it. So we're going to see. I'm hoping. I'm going to get out there and actually video every one of my trees, and because I don't really know how many I have now. I have so much, and I'm just on a little bit over half an acre. I know people are like, man, how you got so many trees? People ask me that all the time at work. How do you got so many trees and you just own a half an acre? There's a will, there's a way. You got a passion for it, you're gonna be able to get it in. It's like I got an area over here that I created like 2 years ago now. It's where the grapevines at. Now that area is the newest. It's only like 2 years old, and it's producing great. It's going great, and all it is wood chips, wood chips. I started off with wood chips and grass shaving and cardboard, and I had hard clay here. I got hard clay, hard clay. We got about 2 and 3 inches, maybe 6 at the most in some spots of topsoil. The rest of it, all hard clay and crabgrass like crazy. It don't matter what I do for crabgrass. I could use weave fabric. I can use cardboard. It's still gonna find a way either get up through it or go over it. And then once it go over it, it starts. You can't get it out. It's hard to get rid of Bermuda grass, crabgrass, whatever you want to call it. It's both a nuisance to me. He lost a Barbados cherry, persimmon, 2 pears, and a lemon, a lime, and a grapefruit tree over the years, not knowing what the heck I was doing. Hey, I feel you. I done lost a lot too. I lost a Persian lime, Valencia orange, a lot of things. It's your second time growing stuff, first time growing from seeds. My issue is I don't have patience, and when nothing starts growing, I plant more. So now I have to figure out how to handle it all. Yeah. Hey, and that's something garden will teach you. Garden will teach you patience. Garden will teach you patience. I think the best way to learn patience when you're gardening is grow a fruit tree from seed. Grow a fruit tree from seed. That's gonna teach you patience. Because they're gonna grow and they're gonna be so beautiful, but it's gonna take you about 10 or 12. Some of them fruit a lot faster, but some of them it takes anywhere from 6 to 10 years, sometimes longer. It's gonna teach you patience. Monica did what? Thanks for coming. Mona did. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry about that, my eyes bad. Yeah, garden teach you patience. And one thing I ain't been liking about all this rain, cause man, you know all this rain around this time in the first of spring, that's what causes all your fungus issues, especially on your apples and your Concord grapevines and on your pear trees, the ones that's not resistant to it. So I guess that's why you should always look for the resistant varieties, especially if you got a certain type of disease that happens in your area. Like for me around here for peaches, it's brown rot. So I got varieties that are resistant to brown rot, like the Red Haven. I got that one. The Bella Georgia. I got that one. Alberta. All three of those are resistant to brown rot. Concord grape, they get black rot, which is a fungus. And but they after the grapes get a certain size, it no longer affects them. But it will knock off a lot of them. Muscadines don't get none of that. But muscadines are a more thicker grape. It's not a table grape. It's not the type of grape that you eat. You can just eat off. Well, you can if you like thick skinned grapes. But they mostly for jellies and jams and wines and stuff like that. Do I spray my trees? Yes, I do. Apple, I spray my tree when they drop their leaves. I spray them again around in December or January, and then I spray again right before they flower, right before that rain start coming again. That rain what causes them fungus spurs to just spread. So I spray my trees 3 times a year. The apple, the peaches, get that. The apples, the peaches, and the pears. I don't really spray my peaches that much. I might hit them with some neem oil or some. I hit them with dormant oil in the fall, and I might hit them with some neem oil throughout the year if I see like ants on it or something. But neem oil really don't work for me. For me, it's more just soapy water. Soapy water. I spray soapy water when I see a bunch of ants or some aphids on stuff, or just a water hose. I try not to use too many chemicals. And I spray my grapevines too, my Concord grapes. I spray them for that fungus because they get that black rot. And peaches, they get, well, your pears can get fire blight too, but so far, I'm knock on wood. A few of my varieties are resistant to that fire blight. But do have a Bartlett pear that's not, and that pineapple pear. I think it is. I can't remember for sure. I think it might be. But that pineapple pear, it's going on its fourth season in the ground, maybe fifth. And this is the first year showing signs that it might actually fruit this year. As far as my peach tree, my Bella Georgia, going on to its 6th year in the ground, it lost its fruit the last 2 years because of that late frost that come through. That Bella Georgia is going on its 4th year in the ground, and both of them are loaded. So I'm hoping I get a nice set of peaches this year. Knock on wood. I'm only at the second spread tomorrow or Monday. Hopefully the wind will die down. I use the organic spray mix with cold pressure neem oil. Okay. I use copper fungicide And to combat that fungus on my apples. And I also add a little bit of baking soda because you know baking soda got that anti-fungus properties. So how can you tell if they'll come back? What zone are you in? But the buds will start swelling. The buds will start swelling. That's how you normally tell. Or you can just do the scratch test with your thumb. Scratch some of that bark off, you still see green. But Concord grapes are very resilient. I'm in 7, well, it used to be 7A and 7B now since they changed the zone. But they survive here just fine. I think they survive all the way down to, might be wrong, but I think it's zone 5. Yeah, as far as grape, 8B. Oh yeah, they should be fine. They should be fine. As far as grapes, I got a green Concord grape, and I got 2 green Concord grapes, 1 grape Concord grape, and I got 1 blue Concord grape that I just planted last year. And I got Carlos Muscadine, and I got 2 Niagara grape cut, 2 Niagara grapes. One was a mother plant, and one was a cut-in from the year before. I tell you, it took my grapevines, especially them Concord grapes. It took that Concord grapevine to 4.5, about 4 seasons before it starts actually fruiting. You know, your grapes grow in that new growth too. I grow mine down a single line. Well, I got 2 lines, but I just grow them down a single line. Sometimes I let if one bud pop off on the bottom to get fruits on it, I let it stay on the bottom. That's the only reason why I got that bottom line. Homestead Rachel, thanks for coming. And so I'm in such a compact area, so I got to keep mine pruned really good. So I usually, on my grapevine, say this is the vine. And then you got my finger width apart is all I leave space for buds. So if I have 2 spurs coming off from here, I'll snip them back to 2 buds only on each one. But it's got to be my knuckle width apart. I don't know how, that's how I tell, my knuckle width. I usually mine by my knuckle width. 2 spurs each on each side. So that's how I do mine. I can't let them grow wild and stuff. If I do, I have stuff everywhere. I'm about to take some cuttings off of this meat wall. Well, not cuttings, I'm gonna air layer. I'm gonna air layer something off of this meat wall kumquat and about 3 or 4 branches off of the Nagami kumquat too, because man, they got too many branches on them. Got a lot of fruit, so they already loaded. My Nagami kumquat, it come all the way back, and it got back to, I don't know, maybe 6 inches last year. Yeah, it's already back, producing fruit on every branch. And it's bigger than the fruit on my meat wall kumquat. On my meat wall kumquat needs to be up potted again. Do a comparison. Meat wall, Nagami. Sweet all the way through, kind of sour, but still good. Delicious. It's like a burst of energy. Yeah, if you're new here, if you talk passion, or TN in the chat to drop your link. Seeds. I thought they said mild lemons didn't have seeds, but my mild lemon have seeds. I don't know, maybe it's because I got these other citrus around it. Maybe. That Nagami kumquat had a lot of seeds. You got a Nagami? Yeah, I like them too. It's my oldest one. It was me what I got last spring. And both of them, even though they still loaded with fruit, they still flower. They flowering again already. I keep I can't find them now, but I keep some little fingernail snips for my kumquats, boy. Some toenail clippers. That's what I use to cut them, keep them thorns cut off. Every time I see them pop up, I cut them off. Every time they grow new growth, it's more thorns come out. But get them off. I'm going to tear you up. Yeah, be careful in the snow, Miss Shirley. Oh, mine in pots. I wish I could put them in the ground. I do got one in the ground out there in the greenhouse, but it's done died all the way back to the ground again, like it did last year, but it came back. I'm gonna have to get that up and put it in the pot. I gotta get rid of it. I got too many kumquats now. I'm trying to get a bigger greenhouse this year before fall gets here to put up. I know I won't put all my trees in the ground. I like to keep all my citrus in the ground. I like to keep all my figs in the ground. I want everything to be in the ground. And I was counting. We was counting today, and I always say I got 7 apples, but I don't. I actually have 8. We got 8 apples. I have the Honey Crisp. Yeah, please smash that like button. Thank you, Miss Shirley. I got that 8. I got 8, and I got a Honey Crisp, and I'm hoping it flower this year because it's going on to its 4th season in the ground. And I got Granny Smith, which I call the Queen. I call the Honey Crisp Hardhead, and I give all my trees names. The Honey Crisp is Hardhead because I told her the fruit last year and it didn't. The Queen is a Granny Smith apple because she fruited for me last year, and that's on her 2nd year in the ground last year. This year will be her 3rd. But she flowered, but she didn't set no fruit. Then I got the Gala apple, Red Delicious, Crab apple, the Odom's apple that I grew from seed, Arkansas Black. Yeah, 8 varieties of apple. And all my apples, I believe in growing my herbs under my fruit trees because that's where most of my herbs are. Is under my fruit trees. And strawberries. I'm starting putting a lot more strawberries up under my fruit trees. They use for ground cover. They're doing pretty good. I agree. I got to put more plants in the ground because they hate being stuck in containers. I'm growing an apple tree from Granny Smith seed. Oh, yes, sir. And you know what? When you grow something from seed, it's not going to be true. So you can name it whatever you want to name it. It's like one I grow for seed now, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a crab apple because that's what it looks. It looks like my Arbor Day crab apple. I call it the Odom apple. So I'm just waiting to hit fruit. Neighbors clear the driveway. I'm too old to shovel anything, including soil. Thanks for thinking about my safety. Greatly appreciate it. Granny Smith's cousin. Yes, sir. But most apples are pollinated by crab apples. So most of the time when you plant one from seed, 9 times out of 10 they come out to be a crab apple. Sometimes you'll get a good variety where it's a nice sized apple. Crab apples don't. Sometimes they get about that big. I ain't really seen many that bigger than that. But some of them are very sweet. Some of them very sweet and delicious. I want to see what the Odom apple is going to taste like. Maybe one day. Like it's going on this 3rd year in the ground. So I'm expecting a lot of growth out of it this year. It's maybe 4 foot tall now. far as figs, I got so many I can't count. I can't count. It's too many. I got more I purchased this year, like a Ronde Bordeaux. I got a strawberry verte. I got a magnolia, and I got a red Lebanese. Backyard garden flow. Thanks for coming. I got a red Lebanese too. All of that I'm starting in a new fig row. They're gonna be outside the greenhouse. They're gonna be back there with that Italian honey and that Texas everbearing and that violet de Bordeaux. They're gonna be left outside. But I'm gonna build a box to go around. I'm gonna keep them like 4 foot tall. The box gonna be about 4 foot tall. And anything that grows above 4 foot in the fall time, I'm cutting it down so I can put my cover back over top of it. I mean, they'll grow, they'll live, they'll die all the way back down to the ground. Then they got to start all over. With figs, I found out that after that third year they die down to the ground, you're going to get fruit. After that third year, because the root mass gets bigger and the faster they grow and the more 9 times out of 10 you're going to get fruit. Now, you will get some ripe fruit, but not as many. Our basement has turned into a greenhouse. I know that feeling. I started getting them, them little greenhouses from Wally World and stuff, them green ones. Figure, well, I'll just keep all my stuff out there and just put a heater off it and everything will be all right. Lies. Nah. Last year I tried it. I put a calamondin in the ground. My what else I have out there? Both of my guavas, all my citrus. I put in the ground. My Morris blood orange, put all that in the ground out there. Insulated real good, straw, wood chips, double roll of plastic over the top. Them old Christmas lights they tell you to draw so much heat. Line the whole inside the greenhouse with those. Put a fan off in there. Put a heater off in there. And then still everything died back to the ground. They all came back because I had to dig it up during the winter. I dug them all up, put them in pots and brought them back in the house. And they all came back. But still. Growing what I eat. What's going on, bro? Remember? What's going on, man? How you doing? I'm straight on. So yeah, that did no good at all. The spirits were sassy. Thanks for coming. How you doing today? Well, I'm picking these trees dry off in here, talking to y'all. These kumquats are delicious. Glad to be off and above ground. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I work it slow, so we ain't working weekends now. Got up in there about that. I mean, I like being off, but money good. Money good. Oh, I'm great. I'm great. How you doing? I ain't been seeing you much. Work must got you tied up. Y'all gonna still start y'all show? You gonna grow what I eat? I've been waiting to see that. A brown celeste saxon, I gotta uppot it too. I know it's root bound because it ain't grown none. Still doing good, but it ain't growing. So I know it's root bound. Every beginning of every spring, I uppot my trees. Every spring. Well, I don't really. Some of them I leave in the same pots, but I redo their soil and I cut some of the roots off of them. But yeah, I got so many trees. I got to get air layered now because I don't like the way they grow. They go on branches and stuff. Like it's meatwalk kumquat. It's got a branch growing too low, but it's got plenty of fruit on it. So I left it. So I'm gonna air layer that one. And I got 3 branches on my knee, my Nagami kumquat that I want to air layer off because where it died back last year, and it's got like 4 branches that's coming up. Well, it's 5, but one of them gonna leave. The other 4, they gonna go. And my Myers lemon even, it's got a couple branches too low, and I want to get them off too. And I'm gonna try to make me another I'm gonna try to make a Frankenstein apple tree. I want to take every tree that I got, every apple tree that I got, take cutting and put them on that old. I don't know if I mentioned a few times. I got a Granny Smith apple tree back there that I planted like 17 freaking years ago. Supposed to be a dwarf Granny Smith apple tree that's never fruited, not once. I tried to graft on it for the last 3 years. Nothing has taken yet, but I'm trying again this year. Life has been life, and I understand that. If I put seeds in them trays, no, I didn't even use them trays. I used just regular containers to put them in. Oh, you work at the hospital. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, I tell you. You all come up. Yeah, I purchased mine last year, and it was already. It's a grafted. It's a grafted cutting. It's a grafted tree, and I think I'm not for sure, but I think it was 2 years old, 3 years old when I already purchased it. So yeah, it's fruited. First time it fruited for me is when I first got it. When I first got it, I already had fruit on it, and it fruited again this year. I mean, during fall, and I've been eating those, and then it's flowering again. So yeah, I know what working at the hospital can be draining, boy. That's some that's some work. My blood orange, it died back, and now it's just the root stock. So I'm grafting all of my citrus onto it. So it's gonna be a Frankenstein's tree too. Yeah, I'm gonna take that Granny Smith apple I was telling y'all about, that dwarf one that's never fruited. I've been trying to graft on it for the last 3 years. Dude, nothing has took yet. So I'm still working on that. I want to get that thing grafted with like 8, 9 varieties of apples. That'd be awesome. No, Miss Shirley ain't gonna be able to make it. Life be lifing. We wanted to because my wife's birthday is actually the 6th. Her birthday is actually the 6th, April the 6th. But man, since September up into January, we just had a lot going on. I mean, we had a lot of stuff we had to replace around here, like central heating air unit. That was a big thing. That was like $8,600 right there. And then refrigerator goes out, that's a new refrigerator. Stove goes out, that's another stove. You know what I mean? It's just been one thing after the other. So right now, we have to wait on about that. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like that song right here say, you don't know what I've been through. Everybody got a story. Let me share my story with you. All the pain that he brought me through. My stormy days and my rainy days. No, we won't be attending this year, Miss Shirley. Maybe one day I get to meet y'all amazing, great people. J3, what's going on, bro? Hold on 1 minute. I gotta wipe my face. These lights is hot. We do got members in the building. I forgot to drop that link in case anybody wants to come up. I just been on here running my mouth. Brazilian dad off in here? Where's the laptop? What? Well, I can't find where to type on here. I'm trying to drop the link, let one of y'all come up if you wanted to, but I'm on my tablet, and right here when I go to chat, I can't get it to put nothing in here. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. I can get that on my phone. Anybody got any new trees? Trying to get the StreamYard on my phone. See if I can't post it like that. Because I can't get it. I just turned the computer on and seen you on. Yeah, I did just a little pop up. I was on here transplanting seedlings. Tomato seedlings mostly. Wife got called into work. I was just here by myself. Cold outside, can't get outside, do nothing. So yeah. Figure why not. Still got a few things I gotta get done for the day. I've been posting a few workout shorts on my Odom shorts for the J Jordan challenge. I'm a little bit behind, but yeah, I've been doing that too. Bought a sugar bell and a grapefruit. That sugar bell, I think that a cross between I forgot what it was. But yeah, they say they're pretty good. They say they're pretty delicious. And they pretty hardy too, I heard. But I still put in my zone, I still probably have to bring it in the house. I did hear that it was pretty hardy. Good night, Miss Shirley. I don't know why this keeps popping up too. Why the screen keeps trying to go off. Okay. Oh no, that ain't it. I don't know why on my tablet I can't post in the chat. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why on my tablet I can't post in the chat. It don't have the box up there. I was going to invite somebody up, but it won't let me do it. It's about time for the chat to come on anyway, so I'm just gonna get up off here anyway. I saw some trees at the tractor supply. I meant go back tomorrow. Hey, some trees you get from the tractor supply, it does pretty good. My Honeycrisp tree comes from tractor supply. My my Red Delicious came from tractor supply. My gooseberries, they came from tractor supply. You got 3 apple trees, 2 peach trees, 4 blackberries, and 3 raspberries. And about 3 years, them raspberries will be 1,000. And blackberries too, probably. But man, they multiply a lot. I moved all my raspberries. I'm just hoping they come back. It's like I tried, them blueberries you get from Tractor Supply, them little bags. Nah, waste of money. I got 3 to live for a couple years, but they never gave me no berries. They never gave me no berries at all, and they didn't get big at all. But from around here, low bushes don't do good for me. For me, it's more high bushes, rabbit or half highs. Most of the varieties that I got to do good is rabbit eyes, half highs, or high bush. Bare root raspberries are cheap from Nursery. That's good to know because everything else is going up. If you try to buy it online, man, it's outrageous. And they trying to make it where it's almost impossible for you to send people stuff. Some states you can't even ship stuff to. I got the 3-year-old, the 3-year-old one. Oh, you got the 3-year-old. I got a Red Heritage and what they call Yellow End? Yeah, Yellow End raspberry. As far as blackberry, I got one that's called the Blackberry Shortcake, something like that. And it's going on its 4th season in the ground. I'm looking forward to give me a lot of berries this year. It didn't give me that many last year, but you gotta protect them from birds. Birds will tear your blackberries and blueberries up. I'm building a cage around my blueberries this year. You bought a peach and a pomegranate and a honey and black Michigan fig. Ooh, yes, sir. I got 3 honey figs. I got the Italian honey. I got that white Marcellus. To me, both of them figs taste alike. And LSU Gold. I got more than that because I got the Cadota. So that's 4. I got 400 figs. Are you gone, Rio? I appreciate you coming. Which one I like the best? As far as flavor, out of them honey, out of the honey, I gotta say Italian. Yeah, Desert King is a good one. I got one of those actually. So yeah, that's a honey fig too. I forgot the Desert King. I just got that one last year. I haven't got a fig off of that one yet. I haven't tasted that one. But far as if you're talking about all the figs combined, I gotta say my best tasting one is probably the Celeste or Cialis. I even gonna say Cialis. Celeste. Got 2 apples, seeds to sprout, and 1 peach. That's awesome. I ain't really tried. I tried the peach before, but I couldn't get through that shell without breaking the seed. I couldn't get through that shell without breaking the seed. I'm gonna sprout a couple of them Meyer lemon seeds. I'm gonna try them in the ground. I'm gonna try them in the ground. If they die back, they die back. If they come back, they come back. Maybe one time they'll stay long enough that they won't die back. If they do, that's great. That's great. Ain't gonna hurt to try. Ain't nothing but a seed. I ain't like I'm spending money for it. I do it out of fruit that I get. Papayas. I tried papayas and I ate some papayas and I put the seeds off in my compost pile and spread the compost around in different areas. And the year before last, I had papayas was almost 4 foot tall before fall got here. But you know, so cold out here they don't last. So they die back. Now, I tried to root a loquat cutting. It didn't turn out good for me. I tried to root something off of mine the year before they died, but it didn't turn out good. I want some more loquats, but I'm not gonna purchase another tree because I don't want them to die. I don't want them. I don't want them to die, and I want to put them in the ground. So I'm not keeping too much stuff in pots no more. So if I get some seeds, I try to grow them. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. I had a couple little seedlings that I purchased a couple years ago from eBay, and they didn't even make it through the winter. Yeah, man, I'm trying not to baby stuff too much anymore. I don't want to get stuff that I gotta keep bringing in the house. Even though I love it, I just can't keep bringing stuff in the house all the time. So if it can't grow outside and can't grow inside that greenhouse I got, then I'm not gonna purchase it. Precious Pieces, thanks for coming. I'm not gonna purchase it. If I can grow some seed, yeah, I'll try it then, but I'm not gonna waste money on it. Yeah, we got about, I don't know, about 25, 30 minutes before the chat come on with the everyday life of an OCD chick and hands in the dirt and Boo J Prepper. So I'm finna get ready to get off here. Fix me something to eat so I can get ready to enjoy that. Wait on the wife to come on. I appreciate y'all coming. Like I always say, if God be for you, who can be against you? If God be with you, whom shall you fear? If no one knows you, still his heart adores you. You are safe, you are loved, you are healed. Yes, sir. You should always know that you're loved and you're safe. Because we all God's people. We should all take care of each other. Look out for each other. So y'all stay blessed. I'll see y'all again out in the streets. I appreciate y'all coming.